Bawa refuses to write statement, insists DSS has no right to detain him without charges. Yeah, so this is exactly what EFCC has been doing to people. They will arrest you, whether your case is genuine or not. Sometimes they keep you in their custody anytime they want before they will take you to court. Okay, now they are doing it back to Bawa as the head of EFCC that has actually done that to people in the past. This is a case of the hunter becoming the hunted. Ha ha ha. It's a serious one. So now Bawa under the DSS has refused to write a statement saying that DSS has no right to detain him without charging him to court or without any charges against him. Okay, so it is going to be a fight now between DSS and EFCC. It's a serious one. So this man now is sitting down there, cooling off, refusing to write statement. What goes around comes around. Abdul Rashid Bawa, the suspended chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), has refused to write statements at the facility of the Department of the State Services (DSS). Bawa, according to Sahara reporters, told investigators that the DSS had no right to detain him without charges, hence his refusal to write any statements in custody. Bawa has been in detention along with Godwin Emefiele, the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, since they were suspended from their respective offices by the President Bola Tinubu's administration over corruption allegations and abuse of office. Bawa has refused to cooperate with DSS investigators protesting against his detention without charges. The detained EFCC chairman has refused to write statements. He told DSS they have no right to detain him without charges. He was also accused of shielding former governor of Zamfara State, Abdulaziz Yari, while helping him to hunt down his opponent, one of the sources revealed. So far, since his detention, he has vehemently refused to cooperate with the DSS investigators, another top source noted. Meanwhile, Emefiele named Bawa as an accomplice in the Naira redesign scam that rocked the country some months ago. So Bawa's invitation and grilling by the DSS came days after Emefiele was arrested and flown from Lagos to Abuja to also face interrogations over alleged corruption and abuse of office. Wow. So this is the situation now between Bawa and Emefiele. Why Emefiele is cooperating with the DSS investigators, mentioning names and saying things, Bawa has refused to cooperate, has refused to confess, has refused to talk, and finally has refused to write statement saying that DSS has no right to detain him without charges. This is a serious one because Bawa also has a lot of accusations on him. One is that Emefiele confessed him, and that is even why he was picked up in the first place. Emefiele confessed him that he was the person that raised the memo to the then president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, to redesign the Naira and to go ahead with the Naira custody policy of Nigeria so as to stop top politicians from moving money around for vote buying during the elections period. Okay, and that was what led to all of that Naira redesign saga that came up then. And apart from that, another person, top official, has also said that Bawa supported the Abdulaziz Yari, the then governor of Zamfara State, okay, to witch hunt his political opponent in Zamfara State. So meaning that Bawa has done dirty jobs in the past. And now, some of those dirty jobs is exactly what is hunting him down now. So he has to cooperate. He has to cooperate. Well, like I said earlier, what goes around comes around. I'm sure the EFCC must have detained so many innocent people without charges for days and probably for weeks before charging them to court. Okay, now what they have been doing to some people is exactly what is being done to him now by the DSS. All of these agencies, government agencies, Once they're empowered, they behave like there's no tomorrow. They behave like nothing. They become demigod in their domain. But they forgot that their office is temporary. Okay, what is a political appointment which is meant probably to last as long as the regime that appointed you to that office lasted. So, as the government that appointed you to an office is leaving, you should get ready to leave as well. Get all your documents straight, get your office straight, and make sure your hands are clean before you leave. Okay, there's no way. How long will Bawa continue to, be stubborn, saying that he will not confess or he will not make his statement? He will make statement. How long is he going to continue to do this? He has a timeline. Okay, if he fails to talk, you will eventually charge him to court, and then he will go and talk there. That is the thing. Unfortunately, Nigeria all these boys have made so much money, and they have so much money to bribe the judges, bribe the judiciary, and get their way through. I'm sure some lawyers are already standing now to work for Emefiele and to work for Bawa, because these two guys have enough money to spend. And so any lawyer working for them definitely go chop. It go chop well. This is at the period that lawyers make a lot of money. So all of them will be strategizing now who will work for Emefiele and who will work for Bawa. And they will all go and meet in court as colleagues, fighting against each other for their individual clients. Okay, but when they come out of the court, both of the lawyers will go to beer parlor together to go and drink and say, man, we will deal with that with them. We'll go again tomorrow. Nigeria is a government of cabal. Almost every level has a cabal. The judiciary have their own cabal, though dominated by the power of the executives. The executive have their cabals. The House of Rep have their cabals. The Senate have their cabals. Everything in Nigeria, even the federal parastatals have their own cabal. Everything in Nigeria, every group has a cabal. So this Bawa now, I'm sure the lawyers are ready to work for him. But the question is, how long will he continue to confess? And another question is, why has DSS refused to charge him? Okay, what are the charges against him? Let them put it before him, because Emefiele is a civilian who does not understand how to deal with some of these cases. Is cooperating. EFCC, being a paramilitary, has all the intelligence training. Now is quoting the law and probably might be right from the eyes of the law. But then the DSS, with their power of impunity, the way they operate, they are not going to listen to law or listen to anybody. They will do their own thing their own way. I'm sure at a point, Bawa will be agitated and probably will start talking. They will hold him until he gets agitated and start talking. That is the thing. Because this one has refused to talk, saying that they don't have right to detain him. Let him talk to his lawyer and let his lawyer sue them to court and let them begin to fight it out. Just like Emefiele has a lawyer now, and the lawyer has, I think the court has ordered his lawyer and his family to have access to him. Okay, DSS must allow his lawyer and his family members to have access to him. So the thing now, wow, if government work now like this, well, then it's not interesting. If after working you are going to be indicted just because your hands are not clean, then if you know you're not going to trust yourself, just stay in your house and do some other things rather than doing after this high-profile job. The next thing is that you are being arrested and you are being punished like a baby. These guys are just being punished like babies, and they are high-profile men in the country. Quite unfortunate, and let them help themselves.